Hello guys and welcome to, well, I guess part 2 maybe of the 4 Pokemon animations reactions that I'm doing. Link to the videos that I'm watching is in the description in the order that I watched them in. And the first one is called So Sprigatito, and I just noticed that my display capture is misaligned for some reason. Okay, the first one is called So Sprigatito Evolved. I think I have a bit of like a controversial opinion about Sprigatito. Specifically, Lico's Sprigatito in the show is the fact that I do not want it to evolve. I absolutely despise all of the Paldean evolutions. I like the base forms, like I like Sprigatito, I like Quasu, I like Fuecoco. I like the base form. The evolutions I think are absolute trash. Except for Skeledirge. Skeledirge, I'm like, I don't like it, but it's not like at the complete bottom, like some of the worst like evolutions for me. Maybe I should do like like a starter tier list, maybe. I will see what this animation is about. The fact that it's called So Sprigatito Evolved ... probably means that the person creating this probably thought the evolution is trash. So let's see. Or ... it's more along the line that I find it good looking, I guess. Now when I think about it, that could be an option as well. With the ... Alright. Oh no, okay. This is kind of like what they would have thought Sprigatito would be like when it evolves. It looks better on the 4 feet. That does look like the Pokemon from Uranium, actually, the grass steel one. Was that like was that like grass fighting? Oh, and this is the reality. You're like, oh god, this is horrific. It is what it is. I mean, it is your partner Pokemon, right? And that little animation right there is pretty cute of the, giving a piggyback frog. That's what it's called, right? Why did I say dance? Probably because I have the word dance in front of me. So the word dance came up in my head. Well, I mean, I will say this animation does nothing to make whatever the evolution to Sprigatito, like the final evolution is called, it does not make it better in my mind at all. It reminds me a lot about Litten. At least Litten, actually. I liked Litten and Torracat. I just absolutely despise Incineroar. While Sprigatito, I do like Sprigatito more than Litten and Torracat. Whatever its evolutions are, no thanks. This was cute. I will say I quite liked the middle stage right here. It's kind of like a mixture of Sprigatito and the final evolution, with the mask and like the berry things. Oh, the petals, that's what they are called. Alright, yeah. I thought like maybe they were like fruits, but no, they are, the petals, the buds. It's about to, okay. I mean, I will say the final design is a bit like, but I liked the middle stage. Actually, it looks pretty cool. Maybe because it's like too big, maybe. Oh well, it was a good animation. Oh, the next one, okay. Next one is called Giant Pokemon. And I guess I have a Lopunny right in front of me. And I assume underneath or behind these big ears are some big hips. So let's see. Yeah, some nice hips. Man, Lopunny is one of the few Pokemons that, oh Jesus Christ. Alright, I mean, I guess that is a danger with, giantesses. Especially giant Pokemon. Exactly where I press to pause is where everyone does it. To get like a full view of Lopunny, yeah. I mean, I like the hips on that Lopunny. I will say I still prefer like the original like Lopunny. Is this the design from Legends Arceus? A Pokemon game I never played and probably never will. I saw streams of Hololive girls play it, and I don't know, not for me at all. Oh man, you did the wrong thing in trying to capture a giant Pokemon. Came up, we were like, do you want to join me? Come on, you have to think about, you know what? Me as a tiny human, I'm a prey animal for this thing. It was pretty funny. This was a fun one. I did not expect at all to see whatever the name of like this Hisu and Dawn is. To see her just get completely splattered. That was funny. I like that. And then we get the A Legend of Zelda game over screen. Yeah, because that's kind, you know what? How did I never think about that? Yeah, Legends Arceus is a little bit like the newer Zelda games, you know, mixed with a Pokemon. I think it would be cooler if they actually did. They went harder with it, in which maybe this is set before Pokeballs. And you actually have to like dominate the Pokemon, you have to fight them. Because we have seen in the show that, you know what? That's what humans used to do, you know, they used to fight with their Pokemon, actual with swords and shields and stuff. Was it the Lucario Mew movie that did show a little bit of that? I think so. And was that Gen 3 or was that Gen 4? Either late Gen 3 or early Gen 4, obviously, because Lucario is in it. No, wait, it is Gen 3 because, yeah, May and Max was in it. So the next one, called Sprigatito is Evolving. I decided to do these two. I saw like, okay, there's two evolution ones. I don't want to do them right after each other. So I decided to add, you know, because originally the Lopunny one was the first one I was going to watch. I decided, let's put it in between. Because I thought the Lopunny one would be completely different from what it was. So I like what it was instead of what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be, you know, erotic, but it had comedy in it. Alright, Sprigatito is Evolving. I'm guessing it's going to be like the first one, where they're going to be like, oh, this is what I was expecting, and this is the reality. Like, that was... oh yeah, into a furry, yeah. It was like, oh god, Sprigatito, why did you have to be like this? No! Sprigatito is still amazing. Alright, I don't agree with this. Yeah, I agree with Sapphire Luna. This right here, just put it on 4 legs. There you go. Because I actually quite like that. What was the name of this? Is it called like... Oh, okay, it says furry, right? Sprigatito evolved into furry. So, I guess I'll never know what the name of Sprigatito's evolution is. Because I'm not gonna look it up. I refuse. I will choose ignorance. But I would not agree with this. No, Sprigatito is still amazing. It doesn't matter if it evolves into some horrific monsters. You can just keep it as a Sprigatito. It's not like it matters in the actual games. This is one that just like talks to me in my heart of my feelings about this. Because Sprigatito was, yeah, my favorite of the starters. I mean, Fuecoco was like... They were kind of like almost even. But Sprigatito, because thanks to the show, because I actually really like Liko, Sprigatito has like bumped up Sprigatito up for me in enjoyment. Now, Litten VS Meowth. Well, I saw that it's a Alolan Meowth. Do all Alolan Meowth walk on 2 legs? Because I know that, you know, Team Rocket Meowth walks on 2 legs. And I guess also the Meowth was basically like cats in boots. That one as well. Or Puss in Boots, I think. Not cat in boots. Boots. But I'm not sure if Alolan Meowth all walk on 2 legs. Because, I mean, I like Meowth, like Cantonian Meowth, because they walk on 4 legs. Not just because of that. I think I like the design, and I like that they're like a cat, they walk on 4 legs. But also really like Meowth as in Team Rocket's Meowth. Because he walks on 2 legs. And in doing so, you know, he gives up and being able to talk. Like, it's fun. It's a fun gimmick. I would not want all Meowth to walk on two legs, which was one thing I really disliked about Galar Meowth and its evolution, is that they're on two legs. I mean, I do know that Alolan Persian is on four legs. It's just the face is a bit, like, awful. I wonder what Alolan Meowth is like. Well, I mean, this is Litten versus Meowth. So let's see. I mean, obviously, Litten is the better cat. He's like, oh, I'm taller than you. Okay, Payday is a crunch. Is it called crunch bar or those things? And then just bulk. Oh no. They're gonna show it become Incineroar. Okay, I can kind of tell what's happening here. Because it is like bulking up with these things. That's how it turns out as a Alolan Persian. While Litten was bulking up, you know. Yeah, here we go. I mean, out of these two, I prefer Alolan Persian actually. Alolan Persian is better. So come on, Alolan Persian. Like, power gem this idiot to death. Come on, please. I mean, I will say, the fact that I managed to kind of like catch, like, oh wait, what's going on here? Because at first, I was like, okay, Payday. Very weird to show it as like a chocolate, not chocolate bar, it is like a nut bar, I guess. And then Litten bulking up. But then I think, yeah, when it came around here, I started thinking out like, oh wait. They kind of like to show what's like the reason why they turn out the way they did when they evolved. I guess kind of telling you, Alolan Persian is like a lazy cat. I mean, come on, if only they didn't do like Mightyena, Infernape, and then the pig Pokemon as a fire fighting. I'm pretty sure they would have made this into firefighting, because I mean, come on, this is a wrestler. It should have been firefighting. And then the pig should have been fire ground, but oh god, this looks so cursed. Seeing it like, oh, Torcat, actually I like you. But seeing you, you know, bulking up, standing on two legs, oh god, that looks so awful. But I like this animation style. Like, I like just how exaggerated the facial emotions are. Like, god, wait, this right here really reminds me of, was it a Russian thing about like a doctor, like PSA, I think, about do not drink alcohol. For some reason, when I see this, that's what comes to my mind, like a Russian PSA about don't drink alcohol, kids. Oh, and they also have like a Sprigatito versus Meowth. That was these 4 Pokemon animations. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.